This is Max Solo here to talk about the Spawn Green Vapor action figure from the Spawn Series 16 nitroriders. He was made back in March of 2000 along with 3 other figures in the line. I'll give you a quick rundown on the figures themselves. And the figures included Spawn Afterburner, Spawn Eclipse 6000, and Spawn Flashpoint. Okay, this figure in particular stands at a height of 5 inches, 5 and 5/16 inches tall. The cycle itself measures 9.5 inches long and 5.5 inches wide, and that's talking about the backside of the bike from left to right on the tailpipe end. And the figure itself has 15 points of articulation. It's a very excellent sculpt. I'll give you the rundown on the points as we go here. Swivel in the wrist. No joints in the elbows, but there are ball joints in the shoulders that go 360 back and forth, the whole nine. Head goes round and round. It's actually like a swivel joint in the neck, bottom part of the neck itself. So there's 2 joints right there in the upper torso right here area, and the head goes up and down. So you can get 360 right here. And there's chest articulation, but it's kind of limited by the tubing. See if I can back it up. Limited by the tubing in the chest. If you cut the tubes, if you want to ruin it, you can do that and get more articulation out of it. There are swivel joints in the hips. They go back and forth. They don't, go in a Y as far as being able to split them and do a James Brown and whatnot. There's a swivel joints in the upper thighs right above the knees. Knees are single jointed. Ankles are single jointed. They only go one way. They don't do 360, but the whole bottom part of the leg will do a 360 from that upper thigh joint. So you do have quite, for the short amount of points of articulation, you get a lot of usage out of them. So sometimes points of articulation just depends on where they put them at as far as how versatile the figure can be. You can see that they put light green on dark green wash and gold on a black wash. So there's like 4 color applications, or really 5, because if you count the tubings, that's orange. So you got like 5 color applications and maybe a few more that I don't know of because I'm not a painter as far as things go, but I know what I see with my eyes here, and quite a bit of detail in every inch of this figure as far as detail and sculpting. There's a point on here where you connect it into the motorcycle. These motorcycles run off of necro power. As far as the storyline goes, you have to go to spawn.com to find out what's the storyline behind this particular storyline. These particular figures. I'm being redundant saying the same thing twice. But anyway, a lot of great sculpting going on. You can see the piping, the mechanics of this figure. It is a work of art. It kind of reminds me of Geiger's work with Alien and the Species movies. Just look, I think it's R.L. Geiger, or I'm not sure about the initials. I just know the last name is Giger. So just look up that and type in Alien with that, and then it'll give you the name of the artist, his right name and whatnot. And if not, I'll go ahead and leave the detail of his name at the bottom of the box in the video. We'll go ahead to the motorcycle itself. A lot of great detail in the motorcycle itself, in which McFarlane has always put great detail into his sculpting, but this is the turn in the road where he actually started putting more action in the action figures as far as I'm concerned. And look at the bottom, even details in the wheels. tailpipes. A lot of detail there too. I mean, every little inch of these of this figure and its motorcycle, or his motorcycle. I'm saying it because I'm not sure about what sex that thing is, because it looks more like a bug than anything else. Even the motorcycle is insect-like. And you can see the tube I'm talking about that you link into the rider itself when it's on the bike. I bought this for about $10 over at a bazaar this weekend. Yeah, all in all, it was a good buy. It was a lucky buy. I didn't see it there. Now I go to this bazaar quite a bit, and every time I go, there's something Spawnish going on. I saw his Spawn's wife Wanda there in a white dress. I think I'll get it next time. Not too many people around here are into what I'm into, so that's a good thing. I can exercise patience. And put him on his bike here. And there's some excellent photos on Spawn.com that you can look at these figures on. Again, it's part of the Spawn. Well, it'll be in the title anyway. But just type in nitroriders, and you'll find the 4 in this collection. I'm planning on getting the other 3 because I was delightfully surprised about this figure. And it is compatible with the Marvel Legends if you want to add it to it, just to give your figures something to go up against. Because this is a bad guy, believe it or not. And you can see I got him around my Halo figure, so he is compatible with those too if you're a Halo fan and you want to give them somebody new to go up against in your collection, because everybody makes these bad boys fight. Anyway, you'll see me and hear me say my usual thing at the end of the video, and I hope this was informative for you. Hope this will help you start a new collection, because everybody enjoys a good